Are you ready to find your dream home but feeling overwhelmed by all the options out there? Don't worry, you're not alone. Finding the perfect home doesn't have to be stressful, and today I'm going to share 10 secrets you need to know to make the process easy, exciting, and maybe even a little fun. But first, let me ask you, what does your dream home look like? Is it a cozy bungalow or a modern condo in the city? Needs versus wants. Most buyers get this all wrong, and let me show you why. A big backyard? Well, that's a want. But being in a good school district is a need. This side is what you absolutely must have. Things that affect your daily life like location, number of bedrooms, school district, safety. Needs equal your non-negotiables. Now, wants over here is where buyers get stuck. The wants. You might love a pool, high ceilings, or a fancy kitchen, but these things are not going to stop you from buying the right home. I've seen sellers walk away from the perfect home just because the countertops weren't their favorite color. Please don't be that person. Seriously, you can change the countertops. The solution? How to prioritize. So before you start looking, grab a notepad like this and write down your non-negotiables. When you walk into the home, use this checklist instead of getting distracted by all the shiny extras. Buy smart. List needs first and wants second. So tell me, what's your number one need in a home? Have you ever walked into a store with a shopping list only to leave with a cart full of things you didn't plan on buying? That's what house hunting feels like if you don't define your needs versus your wants. Let me break it down. Your needs are the essentials, the deal breakers. Maybe it's 3 bedrooms for your growing family or a home office for remote work. These are non-negotiables. Now on the flip side, your wants are the bonuses, the nice to haves. Think about a gourmet kitchen, a walk-in closet, or a big backyard. These are the cherries on top, but they are not the main dish. Here's a relatable story. I once worked with a couple who had a long list of wants, but after visiting a few homes, they realized a cozy living room to share family movie nights mattered more than a luxury bathroom. Ask yourself, what are your top 3 non-negotiables? Is it proximity to schools, a certain number of bathrooms, or maybe a garage? Write them down and keep this list close to you. It'll help you avoid falling in love with a house that's not a good fit. Remember, clarity is power when it comes to house hunting. Let's talk money. Are you guilty of falling in love with a house only to realize later that it's way out of your budget? You're not alone. It happens to so many buyers. But here's the good news. Setting a realistic budget can save you from heartbreak and help you find a perfect home faster. First, take a look at your finances. Calculate your income, subtract expenses, and determine how much you can comfortably afford for a mortgage. A good rule of thumb? Keep your housing costs around 30% of your income. Now, don't forget hidden costs. Closing fees, property taxes, homeowner's insurance, and those surprise repairs can add up fast. For example, a friend of mine budgeted perfectly for their dream home but didn't realize property taxes in the area were sky high. They had to make adjustments, and luckily, it worked out. And here's a fun tip. Factor in a little wiggle room for upgrades or emergencies. Trust me, that leaky faucet won't fix itself. Oh, and a pro tip, get pre-approved for a mortgage before you start house hunting. It shows sellers that you're serious and gives you a clear idea of your spending limit. Let's talk about the golden rule of real estate. Location, location, location. Have you ever fallen in love with a house only to realize the neighborhood doesn't fit quite right? Finding the perfect location can be just as important as finding the perfect home. Here's the thing, even the most stunning home might not feel perfect if the location doesn't match your lifestyle. Start by asking questions. Do you need to be near top-rated schools? Are you looking for a quick commute to work? Or maybe you dream of walking to coffee shops and trendy restaurants. Here's a pro tip. Visit the neighborhood at different times of the day. That peaceful morning vibe might turn into noisy traffic by the afternoon. A friend of mine bought a house near a train station. It seemed perfect until they realized the trains ran late into the night. Schools, commute, safety, and amenities. And don't forget safety. Check crime rates and talk to neighbors. They're your best source of local insight. Oh, and here's a secret. Areas with ongoing development or increasing demand often means property values rising. So here's my question for you. Do you see yourself in a quiet suburb, a lively city, or maybe somewhere in between? Choosing the right location is like setting the stage for your dream life. That's where finding the right agent makes all the difference. Secret number 4, work with an agent you can trust. A good agent isn't just there to show you homes, they're your guide, your advocate, and sometimes even your therapist. They know the market like the back of their hand, and they can spot hidden gems you might overlook. Here's what to look for. Number 1, local expertise. They should know your area inside and out. Secondly, great communication. They keep you updated every step of the way. Number 3, strong negotiation skills. They'll fight to get you the best deal possible. So here's a quick story of a friend of mine who almost bought a home that seemed perfect, but their agent pointed out hidden water damage during the inspection. That one catch saved him thousands of dollars. This is why working with the right agent is priceless. Ever walk into a beautifully staged home and thought, wow, this is perfect? Well, here's the secret. Staging is designed to pull you in, but it's your job to look beyond the surface. Secret number 5, don't let staging fool you. Staging highlights a home's best features, but it can also hide issues like lack of storage or awkward layouts. Have you ever been wowed by a home, only to realize later that it wasn't what you were expecting? When touring homes, take a closer look at the details. 1, open closets and cabinets. Do they offer enough storage? Secondly, check for signs of water damage under sinks or near windows. Number 3, walk through the layout. Does it actually work for your daily life? I once had a client fall in love with a home that looked like it belonged in a magazine. But after a closer inspection, they realized the layout didn't work for their family. Luckily, we kept looking and found a place that checked all their boxes without the smoke and mirrors. So here's my question for you. What's the first thing you check when touring a home? Is it the storage, the lighting, or maybe the kitchen? Don't let a beautiful setup distract you from the bigger picture. Do you know the number 1 mistake buyers make? Skipping a home inspection. Even the dreamiest home can hide secrets, and trust me, you don't want them popping up later. Let's talk about why home inspections are a must. Secret number 6, always get a thorough home inspection. Hidden issues like leaks, faulty wiring, or mold can cost you thousands of dollars if left unchecked. Think of a home inspection as your safety net. Would you rather spend a few $100s now or risk a fortune later? Here's what you want to look for in a home inspection. Number 1, foundation cracks. Small ones can grow into big problems. 2, electrical panels. Are they up to code? 3, roof condition. Make sure it's built to last. Would you buy a home without thinking about its resale value? Let's talk about why that could be a costly mistake. Secret number 7, always think ahead. Even if this is your forever home, life happens. Key features like updated kitchens, good layouts, and desirable neighborhoods will make selling easier if you need to move. There's a pro tip. Avoid overly personalized renovations. Buyers may not share your taste in bright pink kitchens. Have you ever fallen in love with a home only to lose it because you waited too long? Let's make sure that never happens again. Secret number 8, patience pays off, but timing is everything. Be patient while searching, but when you find the one, act fast. In hot markets, hesitation can cost you the home of your dreams. Here's a tip. Get pre-approved for a mortgage before you start house hunting. It shows the seller you're serious and speeds up the process. Does your dream neighborhood feel just as dreamy at night? Let's talk about why visiting at different times of the day is a game changer. Secret number 9. Don't rely on first impressions. A peaceful morning vibe could turn into traffic chaos by afternoon or loud parties at night. Take time to visit during the day, evening, and night to see the full picture. What matters most to you? Peace and quiet or a lively atmosphere? Ever walked into a home and thought, this is it? That gut feeling is more important than you think. Secret number 10. Trust your instincts. Finding the right home isn't just about features or price. It's about how it feels. If it feels like home, it probably is. Remember, your home should feel like a missing puzzle piece. Everything clicks into place. What's one thing that makes a home feel just right for you? Finding the perfect home is all about preparation and listening to what feels right. Did any of these secrets surprise you? Save this video for later and don't forget to hit the subscribe for more real estate tips that will make your life easier. Until next time, happy house hunting.